Hey everybody, welcome to the Iron Man Challenge. We're here with our little night elf priest, level male here. He is a discipline priest, of course, level 17. I couldn't sell my land. Oh well, I'll try again. Okay, now we're going to go get the Dark Iron Spy and head up towards the Forest Riders Lodge. There's one I'm going to get here too. Okay, this stuff I don't need. That was from I wanted to try to go through Global Quarry. There's no sense having those, just clogging up the works. There's one thing I want to do before I leave Thulsamar, though. Go ahead and get this scroll. The Explorers League lost all kinds of documents. They're scattered all over like that. If you bring them all back, you can get some pretty nice bit of gold if you hold them to like level 29. So, or level 30 even. So I'm going to start collecting these. By the time you're done with Forest Riders Lodge, you pretty much collect them all anyway. Except for a few. There's two you get on the way in. Three, actually. Half of them you can get on the way in. There's three others. You kind of got to know where they are to know where they are. Originally, you find them by accident, then Wildhead came along, and now you know where everyone is, including a picture of what it looks like. But this is the first one you get. It's actually labeled number 2. Number 1 is when you get the Dark Iron Spy. I never wanted to come back. Never like coming back for things, so I get this one first. Then we'll go for Spy. That's one thing I miss when I play Classic. Seeing the dot you have on top of the creature. It's always under the nameplate or somewhere else. But it wasn't even come back to retail. You can't find it again. I guess not. I'll do it. In case you do play Classic and didn't hear yet, the portal is open. You have to make a permanent decision where to put your characters. We'll take at least the once first along and put it in Burning Crusade. And the next one is going into Classic permanently. Stuff like that. There are ones that are based on actual characters that I have. I wanted to keep those moving along, so they'll of course be going to Burning Crusade. You don't have to have them like top level to go into the expansion. It's not starting with Hellfire Peninsula. It's like the expansion started, yeah, wherever you are, the content just adds on to it. So if you are ready for jump right into Hellfire Peninsula, you can start with that. If you're not, you still have time. You can still work up to it. It can give you the wrong idea with the whole hype, you know. Open the portal and jump right into the Outland. You don't have to jump right into Outland. You could be level 20, go into Burning Crusade, and still work your way up. Just you have that to look forward to when you get to 60. And believe me, you want to go to 60 before you get into that classic Hellfire Peninsula. Well, you can do it now without flying. I would advise trying it back then. Ooh, that hurt. There's a stash list, which you can read if you have time. This is actually number one. That's ones we have one and two. Like the old commercials, but wait, there's more. We have four more to find. Two more on the way in. Non-readable. Get used to seeing bobcats. You will see more than your fair share of these things. They're the most plentiful thing in the entire area. Yes, I count birds. I mean, wherever you go, you get bobcat. Then you have a quest to find bobcats and gotta look for Yep, no professions. Iron Man is basically white armor, no professions. No anything, no grouping, no potions, no elixirs. Just flat out crap equipment, no help. The way I was to phrase it. These are the ones where you go, oh crap, it's green now. You know? Never say, hey, that's a really nice piece of equipment. It'll turn on you. Here's the second one. Chandra won't attack you if she's in there, unless you attack her first. So you don't attack her first at all. Just come up, grab a scroll and book. Okay, we got 3 of them now. We'll just untrack these. I don't need to track those. I got them already. This one's kind of tricky. Next one, the only reason I come up here at all is because of that document. There used to be 2 quests up here. It was a nice little combat run. There's only 1 quest there now. Sometimes you finish that before you're halfway around. So if you skip this, you're going to be missing out on one of those documents, and those things pay out pretty good when you get to the end. When you get to the end of it, like level 29 and 30. I know I've seen guys say they went up a whole level just to turn those in. That's why I say level 29. We'll be on Chromie time by then anyway, so it's not going to matter. You want to see studying the religion of the Trogs. He figures these little idols they carry around them are probably something to do with it. So he wants to study the idols. So you have to get 8 of them. So he has comparisons. Ah, there's the boss. I don't mind the boss being down here where you know where he is. So when he comes at you out of nowhere, that's when you really get mad. He's never alone when he comes out of nowhere. This is your rare. And I can't use it. It's great. That's the term I usually find the boss. Coming over the hillside with his buddy. And there's another one. That's your next one. There's 2 more. Both of them down the lock. I still haven't found any of those idols yet, though. Fortunately, I do have atonements. Having the shield up helps. Atonement gives you healing. When the shield's up, and for like 10 seconds after the shield goes down. So don't worry if your shield goes down in the middle of combat. You're still going to be protected a little bit. Shadow Word Death is like that monk death touch. That is a tin vein there. So if you have mining, you can come in here. Something to think about. That's 3 of them. And got him. But I'm still not getting too many idols. I need 5 more. Ah, 4 more. This is the first round I've gone in a while. Not too many times you get the story and mine back freeze back the way you want to. Ah, jade, cool. Yeah, that does sell. Need 2 more idols. I need 1 more. This one is a straight shot over to the turret. Nope. And that's it. It doesn't always take that long. Though. Most of the time it doesn't. Terminus idols. Get a carved stone mace, which turned blue anyway, so I couldn't use it if we wanted to. And now we move on to the first Riders Lodge. You can see the lodge in the distance. The thing is, you don't really want to carry a whole bunch of those guys around with you. So there's one time I will disband, and we'll kill it. I was on my classic junior high last night. They take a quick count of how many people were in the guild. It was like 4,700, 26 priests. Like, man, we could have like 4 raid teams out of this thing. They didn't have enough priests. The account got 26 of them. Some are like me and not very good, so a lot of priests. 4,700 is 16 rogues, and 10 druids, something like that. And it's like this one guild you really don't want to mess with. We even have about 8 warlocks. If you roll up a Draenei or a Blood Elf, you're pretty much stuck in the Crusade. That's the way it was back then. You know, those were crusaded enough characters. So there's that, and with that, he wants 3 pristine flight feathers for this Sky Strider he's making. Use them for the wings. Now, Flying Mechanic Strider, that's novel little invention. And he wants to go hornet hunting, which we will in a few minutes, and pick up some foxtails. The hornet wings, they put on fancy clothes to make little shiny shoulders. And the foxtails, he makes bell ornaments out of them. So we need some of those. And the safety word must be pick up 6 stab fizzle seeds. So I don't want anybody getting stuck by them, getting hurt while they're out there. And he wants you to pick up 10 mud belly boars. He's having a little contest with you. So if he can get more than you, so you have to get at least 10. Prepare my stuff. That can't be used anyway. There's all stuff I picked up on the way in. The only ingredients you can't cook. So the general goods merchant. I'm going to need another bag. I've got more than enough to do it with. Oh, other armor supplier. But nope, the general goods guys. Okay. Oh well. I've been doing pretty good on bag drops lately. Let's see if I can do it. I don't want to abandon it. I don't want to abandon it. I want to just untrack it. If ever having range comes in handy. The warriors use heroic throw trying to get those things. Once again, RNG. Here's one pristine feather. So, okay, that's 2 pristine flight feathers. Okay. In case you're wondering, yeah, that tower with the purple, that is in Twilight Highlands. That's how close you are. So you can see that tower from here. If you have good enough graphics, you got good drawings as a side. Yeah, Twilight Highlands is not that far away. I should show you the map. This is where we are now. That's Twilight Highlands, just across the mountains. So yeah, we are that close. And that's one foxtail. I haven't seen an S-tail for a while. But the rare fox. Can't miss him. He's kind of blue with a white undercoat. There's usually a bear around these seeds. And there's a seed. That's 3. There you go. Kill one of those little buggers. That was a penalty for wrong key. And 4 of 7. Well, these are more traditional. Get a bear around it. Oh, crap. I hate doing that. Especially when I don't mean to do it. I don't seem to hurt myself too much. Just knock off my shield. That's why you always want the shield up, just in case you screw up. It's four seeds. It's 5, 7. There's one all by itself. Now we'll go get this one. Now, okay, it's almost steps. I need one more flight feather and two more foxtails. I need one other thing before we go out here. One more foxtail. The reason I'm coming down to the little thing. Yep, it's another scroll, another one of the Explorer's League documents that got lost. Next to last one. We get the last one, we go for this next bit. So one more foxtail. I'm not worried about getting all of the pristine feathers. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can get them later. And that's the one foxtail. Maybe now is one feather. I don't see any more eagles, no biggie. Got a bunch of chances to get the eagles. The flying bobcat. There's no place you think to these eagles. Okay, we got. There we go. Nope. Oh well. Last one and all that. Turn our seeds. Crazy off. Now it wants to get bobcats. You have to kill 8 of them. She doesn't like bobcats. I haven't seen one ever, but she is. They're big and mean. She doesn't like that, so she wants to get rid of all 8 of the bobcats. Bring back some foxtails. Get paid for them. Go up to level 18. Okay. Well, the good thing about lava armor, it's really cheap to fix. Okay, now we're going to go off into the lock itself. Looking for red-bellied boars, bobcats, which will get on the way, and we'll be getting glassy hornet wings. And we're also going to be looking for that last scroll. So it's down that way. But you gotta know where to look for it. You're not naturally going to go in that way. Okay, now we'll head down to the lock. What do you pick up? We picked up Purify. Okay, that's not going to do you any good outside of the dungeon, but in dungeons it comes really handy. All you gotta do is kill the bobcats, so that's one. Sneaky old bugger. Sneaks out the side, out the back there. Well, he's going to pay for that. It's not like he's getting away with anything. He's going to kill him eventually. Why can't I get kick out of these animals? It's not like they're going to stop you from killing them. They can jump around do whatever they want. Got a dot on my penance throw. You're not going to miss them. That's my try twice him with this guy. That dog's got self-healing on his shield. Yeah, why not? It qualifies. The most important thing is I'm comfortable with it. So everybody else usually ground mount, flying mount for a ground mount. It just looks wrong. All these guys are parked these big old dragons right in front of the bank of Stormwind or something. You can't get in. Drives you crazy. Even worse, they're blocking like they block the mailbox Thunderbuff from another one. This should be ruled against large mounts in capital cities. Half the time they set those mounts so they can still look at what I got. Like that Brutosaur. Serves no practical purpose. It's almost impossible to ride. But that just means, to me, that means you're a guild had 5 billion gold laying around, nothing better to do it. Basically, if you can afford one of those things yourself, you've been doing something right since day one. I mean, rich man's gold sink. You know, one thing I like best about Classic though, those stupid little motorcycles right there. So I have some level one gonna truck along and beat you out of something because he got there first. You can only ride those 1 to 10, so the 10 you get them out. You don't have to worry about it anymore. There's your mud belly boars. Now, if you're real lucky, the rare is not up today. Though as many rares as I haven't seen lately, I wouldn't hold my breath. I definitely don't count on rares not being up today. These are the wasps, the ones you gotta get the wings off of. They are highly aggressive. You don't go anywhere near these things, you're gonna pull. Or as I say, classic pulling rules. Yeah. Now you're gonna pull them, so you get in a position where you're gonna pull them where you get comfortable stand with them. That's the only guy did. Try to pull one away from in front of one. Yeah. If you're a warrior, you don't want to charge two things together there, especially if you're on a challenge. Because that you will get both of them. Unless you know how to handle a 2-on-1 fight, you're not going to be able to do it. If you're in Fury or something, you handle it, that's different. Fury warriors like jumping in the middle there and getting everybody on you. That's the way I played my Berserker and EverQuest 2. Just ride right in, stand there, let everybody jump on you. It worked with him. I was real good on him. There's one of those last hit wings. Well, it took 5 tries to get one. They are tough to find. There's what you're shooting for, that little exclamation point there. This is where you kind of wish you were on your Life Forge Deny. So it's pretty sure we don't have an AoE at this level. There's a big dragonfly named Nyx down this way. It's usually hanging out that little scroll. Anything of the name is a rare. Named animals like that always rares. Uh, there's 2. I see the scroll. I'll come up to see, but I think that might be Outlast. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we got them all. Yay! Finally got them all. We'll turn those things in until level 29. late level 29 probably. Try to get that level 30 out of them. Okay, what do we got? Untrack those. Untrack that. Okay, I still need some boars. Okay, that's got all them. Almost. Yeah, I wish. Nope. Get some more of those for the wings. Got 6 of those boars. Okay, so we got the three down, three down. Need 3 more wings. So many of these I can knock out now. And 3 more of those. Okay, got that one, and two more wings to go. Two more boars. One more boar. One more wing will do it. That's all the boars. That's all the boars. So leaves us three more wings to get, and that's it. I messed up slightly, but I'll come back here for one more quest. Good boss I've done. I forgot the grouping. I'm going to work my way towards the road. Go back up, turn some in. Need the flake feather before I can do it though. It's all the wings. Explore luck with that. Yeah, that's one you usually get. Opens up the whole luck with on map. Well, a few areas you'll totally explore on a challenge. Yeah, you got to kind of look at the skies. We'll pick up the bobcats too long. Because the bobcats and the eagles are kind of in the same spot anyway. Those are cute. Take advantage of the fact I'm an elf. That's a slick little trick that only night elves can pull. Shadow Mill drops the threat on book. I get a little angry, but I don't think they'll follow you. Those things come at you a little faster than you think sometimes. Oh, fart. Oh, I need 3 more bobcats along with the flesh feathers, so let's go up in here and see what I can dig up. Okay, that's the last flight feather. I can get those in a little bit. Let's come back here. Turn in what I got. Get his hornet wings. Phase off nicely. Turn in the boars. He begrudgingly admits you won the bet. Pays you off. I'll give him slate feathers. And he pays you out for those. And turns out he wasn't making the Sky Strider for himself. He was making it for his kid, his son Ando, and he figured he'd be the one to fly it. But Ando's been a little moody lately. He's been hanging out down by the lock, not talking. And he wants you to find out what's wrong with him and help him out. So before that, he needs the a little robo widget, basically at the heart of his original prototype. It's down in his laboratory in Iron Man Cavern. You might wonder, why didn't he go get himself then? Well, there's a little problem he has. He made AIs a little too good. He made the mistake of putting AI in all of his prototypes. Well, for some reason, they all went bonkers and turned on him. So he can't go near the place now. So he needs you to go down and get this stuff out for him. Let's see if I can't unload some of this stuff. I'm going to go get a nice big bag. Almost 100 gold. I can afford a big bag. And I know just the guy. A buddy in Iron Force down in the Pickwicks. A little bag place down by the bank. Sort of like the Guthrie's traveling gear of the Alliance. If you need a bag, this is the place to go. He has everything up to the 14 slaughters. Which is what I'll be getting, the 14 slot bat. Don't forget, next week is Darkman Fair. Always good getting those professional requests out of the way. We're going down on our working man. Torghast is still on the way if you want to do the darkness thing before it closes out for the year. At the end of June is when they stop doing those Torghast things. That's only a winter spring type thing. And as usual, there's always the Burning Crusade Classic or the regular Classic. You have to make up your mind where you're going to be. If you decide later you want to change it, you have to clone a character at $15. So if you ask me, the best bet is if you want to clone it, just go ahead and make a new one of that race and class, and maybe even the same name. Yeah, it's not going to cost anything to make a new character and get a. But if you want to buy a boost or clone a character, that's going to be a little more. But they're not making you pay for the expansion. That's the nice part. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. I mean, except for your subscription fee, of course. You notice in Shadowlands, it's starting to get more and more of a classic because people don't really like Shadowlands at all, and they'd rather play classic. Yes, that's right. Shadowlands is so bad. People would rather play stuff they know everything about from 20 years ago rather than be stuck doing this. And the bad part is, I kind of hope they keep the level the way it is. So if you get to level 50, you don't have to go to Shadowlands. All right. I have to go to whatever the new expansion is, but Shadowlands is sort of like BFA. I hope they'll make it so you never have to see it again. Yeah. It's a great idea. Like Battle for Azeroth was a great idea. They're all great ideas. It's the execution of it that's a little wonky. Like the Battle for Azeroth should have had a definite winner, or at least split the world evenly in half. Nothing really changes at all at the end of that war. You ever notice that? Nothing actually changed on the map whatsoever. First war in the history of the universe that nothing changed at the end of it, except for the war chief. Horde lost their war chief and decided to go to a war council, which makes more sense. There we go. This is your general goods merchant, and Pithwick is your bag specialist. We're going to get the thick pack. He's actually cheaper than anybody else's. The other one is like 1150. He's only like 1080. So you're saving a bunch going to him. Unless you're Horde, in which case you got no choice. I'm purposely not using my Hearthstone because I'm going to need that later. Don't forget tomorrow night's Minster night. I still haven't rolled up what I'm going to do then, so I might do that tonight. But I won't announce it until the actual stream. So the announcement will just say Mystery Night. Nobody's going to know what it is until, well, of course, except me, of course, until the stream starts. So if you like a little mystery in your life and want to do something a little bit different, that's the night. And I'm not putting a basic challenge in the mix yet. I'm going to leave that out for a while if I ever put it in there. I want to see how the rest of the stuff goes. Be dungeons, battlegrounds, regular leveling, stuff like that. Stuff I can't do on challenge stream. Remember, I do have a Discord set up. I'm hoping someone has Discord out there wants to help me test it. See if it's actually going to be on the stream. The challenge travels in Azeroth. If you see Azeroth Traveler, that's me. So if I'm there, I'm going to try to get there before streams for a little while anyway, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. So if you want to see something you don't feel like putting in the comments, jump on your Discord and let me know. I'm not usually on during the week just to be on because I've got stuff goes on, but I'm going to try to get on before the streams for a little bit. Okay, we're going to go down to the Rusted Sky Strider. I was having trouble finding it, so I found a quick way to get there. Especially if you need bobcats. I'll get the plants in my way now. That's 6. Can't loot, doesn't matter. So we can't find that one feather. Oh, sorry, I got the feather genius. So I wonder if I can find it. Don't need it. Just trying to get a few bobcats out of the way. Oh, no man. Go get a belt and go get a new bag now that's available. And that's got them all. If you go away to the end of this, you get the bobcats off your butt. There we are, Ironwing Cavern. You gotta be careful. This seems to be a rare day. There's a rare in here. Yeah, it basically has a run of the cavern. You find them here, you can find them anywhere in that cavern. So, I mean, you gotta kind of watch out for them. And none of these will have what you want in them. You have to go all the way to the bottom. Get all the way you're supposed to get out of. There he is. Optimo. Who's not the who's definitely not the optimal. This guy is totally whacked. A little tougher than most of the low level rears. But gives you a lot of good experience points. And some nice green armor that we can't use, unfortunately. But that's Optimo. You can find him anywhere in this cave. I mean, most of the time in the front, but you can find him all the way in the back. It's amazing where you find him. He just runs him all the time in the front. I thought that's the only place he was. Then I noticed he was in the back too. So basically got a full run of the place. I don't like things being behind me. Nice thing about this thing is it's micro dungeons, so it's fairly linear. Okay, then you come up here, very quick turn, and look what's waiting for you. So you take this puppy down. Maybe haywire, but not haywire enough to not to have a targeting system. It'll target you. Won't keep the target long, but it will target you. It disappears in a puff of old god smoke. That's one thing I miss when I play Classic is the flow of the battle line. You can get into a rhythm with these things. Couldn't do that in Classic. Some of it was slower. Couldn't really get much of a rhythm. Level 19. Shadowman. It takes the place of a heal. One of those very useful Shadow Priest only items that are giving to everybody now. Okay, this is what you need. Pull the gadget out, and now it's time to take it back. This is why I didn't use my Hearthstone. And here's his little widget. Give it to him. No, he's the pilot. Always, like I say, he was going to visit for his son, but kid's a little moody. Won't talk to him, so he wants you to go and see what's wrong with him. So then we go down to Ando in the lock. See what's up with the boy. Let's turn into Bobcats. Direct Dark Iron Spy. I'll turn that in later. Turn that in when you turn the scrolls. We don't need anything more out of the lock, so we'll pop down there. Yeah, we got time to make a good, decent run at it. Once you get past Twilight's Hammer Camp, the rest of it's not that bad. This camp can get a little tricky. That's why I say you want to have shields, uh, self heals, damage over times. Because you're going to need all three. What I always do is try to throw dots on the land shaper. Throw up a shield and pop the people around you. And just keep renewing the dot on the land shaper. That's the main thing. You want to take out the land shaper. That's what the whole quest is for. And if you're a warrior who wants to sit there beating on it while people are attacking you, that's up to you. Do not like that. Especially on an Iron Man type challenger, you want to have some backup. Fury Warrior might be able to do it. Paladin's definitely going to do it. We'll go rush in there. Let's get the actual quest for it. Make it worthwhile. And they'll crash his little plane there. It's all just silly. I mean, with why his hammer comes in, sets up camp like they own the place. If there's any justice in the world, somebody take them out. Nobody's brave enough to do it. Well, that means we gotta go take care of the land shaper. Nobody wants to do it. No problem. I'll do it. It's a suicide mission, but that's what I do best. It basically is a suicide mission for most people. Okay. The other thing is they're just normal everyday people. No super special abilities here. This shaman really doesn't do much. So why don't you say that word death and shaver? That'd be awesome. There we go. I say those dots come in handy. Dots and shields. Use dots and shields, Carl. You don't need the self-healing as much. I think somebody just been through there clearing stuff out a little while ago, so I don't know if not as many people used it usually as it there either. And you did it. Yay, there's hope after all. Now he's going to gnome up and stop moping around. He'll find his father, and but don't bother yourself with me any longer. You got the fight to take to him. If you really want to take the fight to the Hammer, Dr. Ashland Stonesmith is up near Melgar's stronghold. He's fighting the Hammer as well, only doing it a little different way. So here we go down here. For the rest of the storyline. Hey, not bad. You hit Twilight's Hammer camp in the middle of the lake. Ready to take the fight to their doorstep. This is your chance. He's going. He's not going after the main Twilight's Hammer. He's going after the service of Cho'Gall, who started Twilight's Hammer as a death clan inside the Horde. Cho'Gall himself isn't here, of course, but once he kills 7 ogres in the mound. While you're in there, they got mages pulling up elementium spikes. They use them for weapons and building and stuff. But you have to pull them up and let them harden. He wants you to get them before they harden and bring them back. Well, if you see an ogre mage in here, you're going to see a spike right next to them because that's what they're doing, pulling out spikes. Because, and rightly so, if you took on the Twilight's Hammer main camp, you should be able to take on these guys. After Cataclysm, Twilight's Hammer kind of went away, but you still find a few floating around. how they expect to bring about the Hour of Twilight without Deathwing. I'm still trying to figure out. Then Crazy Cultist. Has 2 spikes. There's rare all over the place. There's rare in here too. A little tougher than most of them. That's 3. And there's another spike. That's 3, 4. Okay, let's try that again after a brief rest. Back a little hand. The Shadow Metal's got a 2-minute cooldown. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to stop it here. I'm not going to have time to finish it up anyway. We'll pick this up next time. All right, tomorrow night is Mystery Night. That's going to be that's going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to it. Though I still don't know what's going to be. Then Friday and Saturday, I haven't quite got a chance to get those yet. But it won't be LI green or green. It'll be something different. I'll let you know tomorrow when those are. But that's the rest of your week. So till next time, stay safe and have fun.